Welcome to the show, everyone, and I gotta say happy President's Day to everybody out there. I'm sure you're all taking the day off, like me. Well, you know what, I wanna go right in with networking right away to everybody out there. We're live on Facebook, so I do wanna say hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're gonna share the show later on. My first guest has been on with me a couple times now. We're gonna be having him on more. I have with me Dr. Jerry BERG, and you're the owner of Mobile Chiropractic of Arizona. Welcome to the show. You know, before you came on, I've been talking to you a little bit about how people don't want to go because it takes away from so much of their time and this and that. Let's talk a bit about why you decided to start Mobile Chiropractic of Arizona.
I can't tell you how many people have told me that they don't go to the chiropractor. I need to go, but they don't go because it takes time from their day. You know, it's like an hour to get somewhere and come back, whatever, even if there's hardly any wait. I come right to your office or your home and you're done in no time flat. You can
It's
work
awesome.
to the moment and then you get treated and you're back to work.
So now when you work with people, are you valley-wide?
Valley-wide, yes.
Right, so he's valley-wide and he comes to your home or office. And we're gonna open up the lines to the audience right away for everybody to get entered in to win. One person's gonna win a visit. And the visit's a $300 value, free to you or someone that you know. And he comes to you. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You have been doing chiropractic for 29 years. That's what
Hopefully
you
I
said.
learned something.
Maybe 30 by now. Well, I want you to talk to everybody about what makes you different. Listen up, everyone, because you found that you have a talent, and I want to talk about that.
Yeah, I have a talent. People, without me even talking about it for years, have said, "Oh, that's the guy with the magic hands," and I didn't really know what that was. But over the years, I realized that I have a healing energy in my hand that makes a difference in how people respond.
And you say people, when they leave, and there's not one of them that doesn't feel the difference.
Yeah, they absolutely feel the difference in the first visit. You don't have to do, 4 or 5 visits to feel the difference. You're gonna know it right away.
That's awesome. Now, you can call him direct. His phone number is 480-298-6148. The website is mobilechirodoc.com, and we've got our lines open here, and I'm gonna let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. It's everyone's entered in to win one visit, and I want you to all, it's a 1 hour visit. It's not just something where you come in, you talk, and boom, you go. No, you really go, you get really extensive on it.
Yes, I work on soft tissue. I have an osteopathic technique that recalibrates the tension in the muscle. It reprograms your brain so that the muscle is less tight, then it works better. I do energy stuff. It takes time to balance the energy in your body, so it takes like an hour.
So we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win one visit. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free 1-866-536-1100. I gotta also do this. The last time that you were here, you walked in here, first of all, you knew somebody that was here. That was pretty weird that
Yeah, that was
happened.
funny, yeah.
It's such a small world. But also for the fact that you had a picture, and I don't even know if you have it with you today, but that's okay. You had a picture of your hands that you were working on. You were had baked some bread, right? Will you please tell the story? Because seeing is believing, and I saw what I saw. Go ahead.
So I was, when you start to make bread, you put the yeast in some warm water, and I just put my hands around the glass cup that was in, because it sits there for like 10 minutes. So I put my hands around it. The yeast started to come to the surface and floated, and it looked like the iron filings that you did in 3rd grade with a magnet. You could see the energy field, and it lined up in that energy field, and it was astounding. Really,
It is astounding.
to see. Yeah.
Now, I want to talk a little bit about kind of things that you can help with people. Any kind of issue that they're having, whether it's migraines, back pain, sciatic, right?
Yep, really good with headaches. I work with hormone stuff for women with cycles.
Now, how does that happen? How do you do that with your magic hands?
You work on their spine, it's the same as everything, you're just balancing out the body. And when you get the body to balance, it works like it's supposed to.
That's that's incredible. Now, I want to talk a little bit about how your hands you deal with intuitive pain reduction. I want you to talk a little about what that is.
So I can take an area in your spine and touch it that's sore, and you're gonna say, oh, that hurts. Then I'll find an energy point with my other hand and touch it, and it'll balance out your energy and it takes the pain away. It's like instantaneous acupuncture.
Wow, and we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win one visit, and our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You've been doing this for 29 years. He comes to you. He's mobile, so he comes to your office or to your home, wherever it's more comfortable, and you can either call him direct at 480-298-6148. You can also check him out on his website, which is mobilechirodoc.com, or call in here, get entered into win, whether it's for you or someone that you know, a 1 hour visit from the doctor. 602-277-5369. Now, let's go into talk a little bit more about this. What makes you different when you go in there, and what does it look like when you come in, right? You know, I want to see what a visit looks like. The first one.
So the first one, I come in, I have paperwork to fill out like every doctor. I bring my table, I unfold my table, and now I'm ready to go to work. And we just sit and talk for a little bit to get an idea of what's going on, when things started, what the real issues are. And then I check your reflexes, I do some exam, and then we put you on the table and we go from there.
And he says that every single person that he works with, before he leaves, they feel a difference.
Absolutely.
Again, we've got our 9 lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win a visit. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Check him out. It's mobilechirodoc.com. Why is energy work so important?
Well, that's where your body holds the traumas of life, whether it's physical traumas like a motor vehicle accident or a fall, or it's emotional stuff. So if you have stresses in your life, it gets stuck in your energy field, and when you don't address both your physical stuff and the energy stuff, things get missed and problems go on and on and on. Because your physical body heals a cell at a time, but it doesn't take months and years to heal. It only takes weeks, days, and maybe months at times. So if it takes longer than that, we're missing something. That's kind of my hypothesis.
And by the way, most people are holding on to a lot of that, your past, whatever that is, and that's coming out in pain.
Yeah, you have those energy blocks stuck in your energy field, and it lives out in your body. Your body is like the mirror image of what's going on.
And your hands, through your energy work that you do, I don't know how many different, first of all, chiropractic energy healing doctors there are, but also that come to you, that are mobile. And I think that's great that you offer that. So you could call him direct. His phone number is 480-298-6148. The website is mobilechirodoc.com. He's valley-wide, been doing this for 29 years. We're going to keep our lines open here for everyone to keep on calling and get entered in to win. It's your one visit. That number is 602-277-5369. And I've seen his energy come right out of his hands, right on the photograph that you brought. It's amazing. Again, call in here, 602-277-5369. Hang tight. We'll be back in just a minute. We're going to keep on going, okay? We're going to keep on talking in here because we're live in the room, okay? So when you work with somebody, when they are, how long does it take you to get them from being, holding all of that intense feelings? How long does it take?
Interesting you ask, because it takes about 15 minutes. And
I'm going to ask you that live on air too.
So most people, their stomach will start to growl after I worked on it for about 12 to 15 minutes. So that now I know that they went from sympathetic predominance to parasympathetic or more balanced.
Wow.
Parasympathetic is your long-term survival, like eating, sleeping, so on. Sympathetic is the next 5 minutes you're gonna live because the lion's chasing you and you gotta outrun him. That's the difference. And whenever you have pain or stresses in your life, it's no different than a lion chasing you. Your body goes into that sympathetic thing and things just don't work the way they're supposed to.
Right. So, when we were working on somebody and they're dealing with, well, you talked about hormones. I don't understand how that works that way, because that's an hormonal imbalance, you would think is something that they now have to take some medication for.
No,
Or, what is it called, bioidentical, right?
right,
You're
yeah,
saying
they do
no.
though. I've had many women that have had cycle weirdnesses that balance out usually in a cycle, maybe 2 cycles. It's really crazy, and it's kind of no different than working. You find realign their spine, realign their energy, and now their body works like it's supposed to. You don't have to have a medicine to change how your body works. Your body wants to be natural and normal, so that's all I do is help it be there.
I like that, cycle weirdness,
Yeah.
weirdnesses.
So what they call you, do you go out there or you send somebody else out?
What's that?
Are you the magic hand or
Yes.
does somebody else go out?
No, it's me. I'm it.
Oh, wow.
I'm the whole deal.
Oh, and you're in Scottsdale? I looked at your website.
Yeah.
Oh, off
I
Cactus.
go all over, but I live in Scottsdale.
Oh, okay, so it's off Cactus Road or something like that?
Yeah, I'm Choya, between Cactus and Shea, just off Tatum.
Oh, okay, that's not too far for me. I'm gonna try it. Always one of those things you just, you know you need, but you never do it, like you said.
Well, that's exactly why I do what I do.
What's that?
Because you said, well, I think I need it or whatever, but I just don't get the job done, so I make it easy.
Yeah, or like sometimes we'll go get massages, but that
Here we
doesn't
go,
really
guys.
get you, you might need a chiropractor.
So welcome back. We're talking with Dr. Jerry Berg. He is you're a healer, you're a chiropractor, and during the break I love when we talk to Facebook land out there, and I learn so much more about the clients. But I love what you said. There's a couple different things. First of all, I asked you, how long does it take you to ground people? Because he doesn't just come in there and click you around and, put you into,
Crack you up.
crack you up. I like that. I have to write that one down too. But you said I asked you how long did it take you to ground people? And you said, it's funny that you asked that, Carol, because it takes about 15 minutes to do that. And you said that after about 15 minutes, people's stomach starts to growl, and that's normal, apparently. Go ahead, let's talk about that. You're not just hungry when you're working with the doctor here. Go ahead.
Well, when you're in pain, you're primarily in the sympathetic nervous system predominance in your body. You need a balance between sympathetic and parasympathetic. That's your autonomic nervous system. When you start to move towards the parasympathetic, that's your long-term health stuff like eating, sleeping, long-term health. So when your body starts to shift, it says, oh, I need to catch up, and your stomach starts to growl and things starts to happen there. So I always look at it, this is a perfect monitor that I know I'm making a change in that person.
And he says that every single person that he ever works with absolutely 100% feels a difference before you leave.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win one visit, and we're going to keep our lines open here for the rest of the show for everybody to be able to call this in. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free is 1-866-536-1100. 29 years that you've been doing this, and what makes him different, not only is he mobile, he comes to you, your home or office, which you've made that very simple for everybody, because a lot of people don't go to their chiropractor for that one reason. It's just too time consuming.
Yep.
So we've got our lines open here for everyone to get a visit to their home or office. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Check him out on his website. It's mobilechirodoc.com. I want to talk about the other thing that you said at the break, which was, because I was talking to you a little bit about how you can help people that have hormonal imbalances, and you said a lot of women have cycle weirdnesses. And I love that when you wrote that. I had to write that down too. And we do, Doc. But how do you help people when it comes to their, their hormones and chiropractic and energy healing?
Well, your hormones and your whole body needs to be in balance. So if we get your autonomic nervous system more balanced, sympathetic, parasympathetic, everything, your body wants to be normal and do things normal. That's always coming back to homeostasis. So if I can take and clear whatever blockages, clear your spine, get your structure working the way it's supposed to, everything else works the right way, and that's what happens.
How did you find out that you have this power, these healing powers? I mean, I know that you said that ever since you started, people were saying they had like a special event when they were with you because they felt differently.
One of the first people that I worked on in that realm was a lady that had a baby that she didn't get her period again for a year. And when she went to the doc.
Lucky her, but whatever, go ahead.
She went to the doc, and her medical doctor, and he says, we'll put you on the pill and we'll get you your cycle working again.
Mm-hmm.
That's very common. She didn't want to do that, and she looked me up and she said, I'm going to try chiropractic. And when I worked on her, within about 6 weeks, she started to cycle, and she told her husband, this is a funny story, that she would be pregnant until she was 30, and after that, the door was closed. And she was pushing that time frame, so she got normalized, and she ended up getting pregnant and had another baby, and everything was good.
Oh, isn't
and
that cool?
Everybody was happy.
That's really neat.
It's a
Now
funny story.
Again, energy work, not just chiropractic. You're putting it and bringing it to them both at the same time.
Yes, you need to address both things to be complete, because so much of what's affecting your body and how it works is from the stresses and the traumas in your life, the energy stuff that gets blocked up in your energy field, and that's what reflects out in your body. So if we don't address that, then you don't get a complete job.
Well, a lot of people kind of tend to think that's woo-woo-y, but it's not.
It does seem, when you talk about it, you wonder, but I do it every day, and I see it, and it was like, I grew up very conservative, and it was like, this wasn't my, where I thought I would be, kind of, in a way, and it just kept coming, and people said stuff, and now I see it happen all the time, and it seems normal.
Every single person that he works on, before he leaves, they feel a difference. So we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win a visit. And our number here is 602-277-5369. And toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. He is valley-wide. He comes to your home or your office. And what makes him different is he is an energy healing chiropractor. How's that? Did I say it right?
That's right.
Okay, and so we've got our lines open here, 602-277-5369. Check him out on his website, which is mobilechirodoc.com. You can also call him at 480-298-6148. So when you're working with people and you're dealing with all sorts of different types of things, anything, can you treat anything, and how, even if they've had it for a really long time?
Yeah, it almost works better on people that have had stuff for a very long time, because they end up getting these patterns that really work well with how I address the body, because it gets locked into their energy and their programming in their brain, and I can help reprogram that. And when we change it, everybody feels better.
Now, a lot of people, they only go to the chiropractor basically when something happens.
Right.
Or if they've had something for a long time and they're tired of it, so they call a chiropractor to start over again, right?
Yeah.
But how important is chiropractic to be on an ongoing basis for people's general health?
It's hugely important. It ends up being a money thing for lots of people, but if they had to choose and that wasn't the factor, most people would just go on a regular basis, because intuitively you need you have insults in your life that affect your body, and if you can get it tuned up and make things work more normal, that only makes sense.
Right, it does. Now, when you're working with people, do you do any other modalities besides cracking them up?
I have a pulse electromagnetic field machine that works with balancing your energy. Every cell in your body needs to have 70 to 90 millivolts of charge, which means there's electrons lined up on the outside of your cells. So it gets technical. When you get sick, there's pathology, you have any problem, that energy gets depleted. Chinese medicine has pathways to move the energy around in your body, and if they get blocked, that's a problem. If that's not capable of keeping up or building up quick enough, this machine can help build up that charge.
And you bring that along with you?
I bring it with me.
So that comes along with him as well, just in case you need it?
Yes.
That's pretty awesome. So again, if you are looking to, find yourself a chiropractor, also a healing chiropractor, you're a healer, more, it goes hand in hand,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But the best thing to do is to call in here and get yourself entered in to win a visit. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. What are your final words for the people out there?
I tell people all the time, I'm the guy that can come and crack you up, but that's not all. I do much more.
Oh yeah, you do a lot more. And I've seen it, folks. I saw it on, when you were showing us that picture, it was just amazing of what you can actually see. And we all have a lot of that, but you have it, it's intense.
Yes.
Right? And again, we've got our lines open here. We'll let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. And our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. Everyone's getting entered in to win one visit. Let the doctor come. It's an hour-long visit that you're going to get, and he's valley-wide. Call here at 602-277-5369. You can also call him direct if you want at 480-298-6148, or check him out on his website. It's mobilechirodoc.com. Again, I say call in here, get entered in to win. If someone wins one, you got to give it to me. I'd like to have that, try that as well. 602-277-5369, or toll free is 1-866-536-1100. Check him out on his website. It's mobilechirodoc.com. I'm going to leave it at that, guy, because I don't have any more to say. My board operator's not looking at me. Okay, there we go. The phone number to call is 480-298-6148, or check him out on the website. It's mobilechirodoc.com.